or a cup with something in it, or a white curtain rippling, or else a hand. Also the mellow lamplight in that antique tent, falling on beauty, fullness, bodies entwined and cherishing, then flare up, and then gone. Mirages, you decide. Everything was never. Though over your shoulder, there it is, your time laid out like a picnic in the sun, still glowing, although it's night. Don't look behind, they say. You'll turn to salt. Why not, though? Why not look? Isn't it glittery? Isn't it pretty back there? Passports. We save them as we save those curls culled from our kids' first haircuts or from lovers felled too early. Here are all of mine, safe in a file, their corners clipped, each page engraved with trips I barely remember. Why was I wandering from there to there to there? God only knows. And the procession of wraiths' photos claiming to prove that I was me. The faces' grayish discs, the fish eyes trapped in the noon hour flash flare, with the sullen jacklit stare of a woman who's just been arrested. Sequenced, these pics are like a chart of moon phases fading to blackout, or like a mermaid doomed to appear on shore every 5 years, and each time altered to something a little more dead. Skin withering in the parching air, marooned hair thinning as it dries, cursed if she smiles or cries. Blizzard. My mother, sleeping, curled up like a spring fern, although she's almost a century. I speak into her topmost ear, the one thrust up like a wrinkled stone above the hills of the pillows. Hello, hello, but she shows a clenched resistance to waking up. She's down too deep, a diver plunged into dangerous caverns. It's blank in there. She's dreaming, however. I can tell by the way she's frowning and her strong breathing. Maybe she's making her way down one more white river or walking across the ice. There are no more adventures for her in the upper air, in this room with her bed and the family pictures. Let's go out and fight the storm, she used to say. So maybe she's fighting it. Meanwhile, I watch a spider laying a trail across the ceiling, little dust messenger. The clock ticks and the day shrivels. Dusk sifts down on us. How long should I stay? I put my hand on her forehead, stroke her wispy hair. How tall she used to be. How we've all dwindled. It's time for her to go deeper into the blizzard ahead of her, both dark and light, like snow. Why can't I let go of her? Why can't I let her go? Coconut. There were more things to buy right after the war. Oranges made a comeback, and black and white morphed into rainbow. Not yet avocados, though suddenly, in the slack tide of winter in our cellar, a coconut materialized like the round, hard, hairy breast of some wooden Sasquatch. Why the cellar? That's where the axe was. We drove a long steel nail into each of the 3 soft eyes and drained out the sweetish water. Then we stood the globe on a block and hacked it apart. The pieces clattered over the floor, which was not clean back then in the age of coal and cinders. First taste of sheer ambrosia, though mixed with ash and the shards of destruction.